architecture, among all the domain, if you are already doing the enterprise architecture, you know they have someone called data architect, someone called application architect or software architect, someone called infrastructure architect, and a solution architect. So among all the architects domain that are available or the practitioners, business architecture, I would say, is the emerging one because it is a kind of confusion because many people thought architecture must be very, very technical. But those who have gone through our training and you have learned that actually architecture 70 to 80% is about business. That is the reality of life because whatever we do in terms of delivering a technology, delivering a solution, adopting all the emerging technology like robotic, AI, etc., we need to deliver value to the business because technology today is very, very expensive. Unless we know the value that we can return to the business, I don't think anyone would like to invest. To do that, we need some sort of a mastery. So this business architecture knowledge and also a skill set are key for architect to deliver value. Without having a business architecture capability or competency, the value delivery is a very, very little. The most can troubleshoot the network, the application integration, etc. But the value to communicate to the business is far from expectation. So this business architecture is something that are very, very key. And those of you who have attended the TOGAF training, hopefully with our training center, you know that the TOGAF is 4 days training. About 2 days actually talking about business. When you're talking about enterprise architecture, 50% of even the training material also addressing about business architecture. Pretty much about half of the content, whereby the rest of the TOGAF material can be finished in 1.5 days because the other half a day actually is practice exam. So when you're talking about business architecture, these are some sort of a 5 blocks that are being addressed in the TOGAF business architecture. Talking about business modeling. What do I mean by business modeling? Then business capability, because capability now is the buzzword. Many organizations or even vendor talking about, oh, our platform can deliver this capability. And of course, surprisingly, throughout my engagement, many organizations also don't have that capability. It's not well defined. How do you track your capability? What maturity you are in? How do you know your capability is strong against your competitor? And why we are in this situation? So what sort of capability that we are lacking? So this is something what I would say is the sweet spot today that all the business in the today digital era need to look at. Then the next one is business scenario. Basically, it's about the technique, how you describe a requirement that you're going to put into the architecture process. Then information mapping is also very, very important because now in the digital era, digital world, information is everywhere. So how well do we know our information flow within our enterprise? The last topic is about value stream. Value stream basically is about, do we know end to end? Of course, the simplistic way of the value stream today, the very famous one called customer journey mapping. And for those of you who are living in Singapore, we call it moment of life. Basically, it's the end-to-end customer interaction with you. How our organization respond to every value stream. Then, of course, how to apply them in the business architecture based on the TOGAF 9.2.